I hope that's not your O sound.
No. Oh God, no. I don't even make noise.
Yeah, this conversation went south.
A little bit.
Literally.
Yeah, quite literally.
Your marksman skill increased.
I tend to hit my mark every time.
Oh,
My arrow flies true. Good God.
straight and true.
Oh, what? The scamp just shot the fireball through the back of his head and killed the
Oh
legionary.
my God. Alright. Or in this game, gods. Right?
Yeah, how many? The 9 divine?
The 8 and 1.
Oh yeah, because...
The 8 and then Jesus. Because literally everyone thinks Talos is
That was
Jesus.
a big controversy.
Do you remember
actually.
that? The picketing
Yeah.
outside Bethesda in Boston or whatever?
Yeah, because... Yeah, the Jesus bullshit. That was...
Talos is Jesus. You would think.
I mean, he is.
Letting that exist on its own is like, oh yeah, maybe that's a little bit bad for Christians. But then them acknowledging that that is actually Jesus' representation in a video game, that is more sacrilegious than it just being there.
Yeah.
Like, once you acknowledge it and say it over and over again that this is Jesus in the game, that seems more sacrilegious than just letting it be.
Instead of just being similarities, they turn it into something like, oh yeah, well, it is him, so it's...
They're all protective until it's on their side, and then it's on their side, and it's like, And so you didn't even collect the gold.
Yeah, I know. There's nothing... I miss this game, but I miss it because of my childhood.
Yeah.
Playing it now, I just don't want to play it.
I go back and play Halo 3, and I'm like, why do I love this game? And I'm like, I remember all the old times, and I was like, oh, it used to be really, really good, and now it's just...
Yeah. It's pretty much how it works nowadays.
I don't really know if that's a favorite game, then. Does that still apply if you play it now and you don't like it anymore? Because you can play Metroid now. Would you still have the same experiences?
Probably not, but that's mainly because it's just an old game. All it is jumping, shooting, collecting items, and that's it.
It's Mega Man.
No, Mega Man's a shitty 1 year after release.
Didn't they copy it?
Yes, I love a lot of Square Enix titles, but fuck Square Enix.
I only said that because I know it's a fucking Metroid ripoff.
That's what pisses me off. It's like, oh, Mega Man. Oh, reminds me of Samus.
I have some choice words for Square Enix in their content ID bullshit on YouTube, but I'm going to save that because I don't want to get in trouble.
Hey, it's on Oblivion. Might as well say it.
Huh?
It's on Oblivion. Might as well say it. Oh, God.
Open the gates! Run!
Really? Oh, okay. He actually shot it. Really?
What?
An arrow went into this... Oh, whatever. I'll take
It's a
it.
steel arrow.
Ooh.
The arrows in Minecraft are made of wood and like paper, and they go
Ow.
into like obsidian. So
Well, this has a little more realism compared to Minecraft.
I'm gonna mention this just so I can put in the tags and get more views because I'm a non-consultant whore about that. CaptainSparklez. Now that I've mentioned him, I can put him in the tags and get tons of views for it. No, I'm just kidding. But
Yeah, please don't do that.
I'm dying. Don't worry. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to keep me alive. But CaptainSparklez, right, his series right now, Ultra Modded Survival, is it's pretty good, except the fact that he forgets that he has shit that he works like 3 episodes to get, and then forgets he has it the next episode.
That's always annoying to me when YouTubers do that. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm like that nowadays.
I
with
spent
games.
7 hours getting this thing that lets me like put items in my house from wherever I am. I forgot it's there. And he's like dropping stuff out of his inventory, which is fine. I don't blame him for it. I mean, I do stuff on YouTube all the time where like I'll be so focused on like what I'm doing in the game at that time that I forget that I have something, which sucks. That's one thing I don't like about recording videos, that when you play a game to play a game, you're invested totally in that experience, but when you're recording, you're invested in the experience and presenting the experience, so like you're sidetracked mentally, and it's annoying, but it's fun. Which is why I don't usually play newer games for the channel, which is why I like playing the old ones like that I played before, like this, Skyrim and stuff like that I played a couple times in Borderlands and, Bioshock and all that stuff. Because that way, I know what I'm doing off the back of my hand. Like, I know where I have to go in Skyrim without actually looking at what I'm doing. And that way I can be more entertaining for you guys, so I'm not just, like, reading quests and barely understanding where I am and stuff. King Cat?
Yeah, there's your thumbnail, King Cat.
I probably won't use it because it's too tiny, but yeah. It's too small. I'm sorry. He just fucking looked at me.
I'll leave the mean comments to myself.
I'm gonna cut this loading screen out. Alright. Fucking dickbag. Alright, so, yeah, what was I saying? Anyway, I don't know. There's a lot of controversy on semi-popular YouTubers right now. I say semi-popular, I'm gonna mention someone, people are gonna be like, but...
That usually works.
I say semi-popular, I was gonna say Game Grumps, people are gonna be like, but that's Ego Raptor, he's popular. Whatever. They're very, at least Aaron is very Ego Raptor. Is very, hypocritical. Because he'll bitch all the time about how YouTubers are like, they have like subscribe buttons on their stuff and they have like outro end slates and things like that. And then recently, they added an end slate that has a last episode, previous episode, and a giant subscribe button on the top of it in the end of their videos. And every video since they've added it in like the last like couple days, they've always mentioned it. With the only thing, the thing that was cool about Game Grumps is their videos always ended like on a hard cold ending. So like in the middle of a sentence, it would cut. Remember the couple videos I did like that, where it'd be like middle of a sentence, I just cut it and it would be the end, nothing after that. Well, they were doing that. I borrowed it from them because I wanted to see how it worked, and it's really cool. I've done a lot of stuff like that, like homages to other YouTubers, where like a couple videos every once in a while will have things. Some of the text in the older edited videos are actually the text that Barry used to use back in Game Grumps' Sonic 06 Let's Play when John was still on the channel. And that was like a simple homage to them because I really liked that series. But Aaron always bitched about people doing like the whole like, comment, and subscribe, like asking for people to like click that kind of stuff. And then they added that and now they're only talking about doing it for them. So it's really bad. The other thing is the huge controversy over when John left is because everyone was like, oh my god, there's a video out there that they never launched officially, but like someone else has it for some reason, where apparently Aaron and John were supposed to stay on as the Game Grumps. And then when they brought in the new guy, Danny Sexbang, who's part of Ninja Sex Party, he was supposed to come in and work with Rubber Ninja Ross. So they were supposed to have their own show called Steam Train, which is PC gaming, where the Game Grumps would stay on like console stuff. They were supposed to be together. What happened was that video never came out, and everyone only saw the fact John left to go do his show still, to go back to what he was doing on YouTube. And then this guy Danny came in and replaced him. But most people that watch Game Grumps didn't see the video that they never put out that was all four of them together saying, hey, we have two shows. I'm Aaron and John. I'm Danny and Ross. We're doing these two shows. What happened was that video didn't come out because John left when they had the transfer. So what it looked like was John left and Danny replaced him. And everyone hated it. Everyone hated Danny for replacing John. So people don't know that they were supposed to be together, but they actually... it just happened to be two coincidental things happening at once. It was just a huge controversy with that. The only reason I bring it up is because right now they're doing a versus series on Mario Party 8, which Aaron is saying that they played on one of their one-off shows that they were all playing together, like him, his wife or fiance or whatever, their editor Barry, and then Dan were playing on this one-off show. But what actually is he's avoiding saying that the last time they played that was when he and John played it. Oh. So he's like lying about it because since John left in the huge controversy, he hasn't mentioned John on the show at all. Like, won't talk about him. And gets frustrated whenever he's brought up.
Huh.
So it's really like, what's going on here? But that's what I'm saying. There's just a lot of shit going on in the YouTube space, and it's like, people will talk about it, but other YouTubers don't. And as much as I hate being like an avenue of drama when it comes to that kind of stuff, that's none of my business. But people will talk about it in the comments, and then it just looks like a bunch of people bitching about stuff. But if someone actually talks about it and explains what's going on, like I just did. Most of you that are watching this, the 5 of you that have watched this video, there's probably a 0% chance you've ever watched Game Grumps if you're watching this. And if you have, that's awesome because I'm a huge fan of them. But you probably haven't seen the video where they were all in a thing together, so you probably didn't know about that. So go find that if you're watching this. Otherwise, if you're a fan of CaptainSparklez, Jordan, I love you, but you're an idiot sometimes. So that's all I have to say about that.
That's any YouTuber, though.
Yeah, even I do it. It's just normal.